Imagine waking up in a world where cleanliness is not a habit, but a gamble. A world where warm water is feared, soap is rare, and the human body is believed to be most dangerous when it is clean. This is medieval England. The morning begins before the sun has fully risen. Inside stone houses and timber homes, the cold never truly leaves. Walls sweat with moisture. Floors are layered with straw, rushes, and dirt that may not have been changed in months. There is no bathroom, no mirror, no privacy. To freshen up, you reach for a wooden bowl of cold water and a strip of rough linen. Your face, your hands, maybe your neck, only the parts the world will see. The water bites at your skin, but it is brief. This is all the washing you will do today. Bathing your entire body, especially in warm water, is not considered healthy. It is considered dangerous. Medical authorities of the time warned that heat opens the pores. And pores, in medieval thinking, are not harmless. They are weaknesses, cracks in the walls of the body, openings through which deadly air, known as miasma, can slip inside and poison you. Disease is believed to float invisibly through the atmosphere, especially during times of plague. The Black Death still haunts memory. Entire families vanished in days, and so water becomes suspect. Warmth becomes threatening. Clean skin feels exposed. People adapt. They stop bathing. They accept layers of dirt as armor. What modern eyes would call filth, medieval minds often view as protection.
My lord, the basin for your hands.
No, not today, the shirt.
As you wish, my lord.
A fine linen, this will suffice.
It is of the highest quality, sir.
Indeed.
Among the wealthy, fear of water gives birth to an alternative form of hygiene. Not through washing, but through clothing. Fine white linen is worn directly against the skin. It is believed to absorb sweat, impurities, and internal corruption. As the body perspires, the linen is thought to pull toxins out through the pores and trap them in the fabric. The shirt is changed frequently. The body beneath is not. A nobleman might change linen 3 or 4 times a day, convinced he is being cleansed. His skin may never meet soap, but the crisp whiteness of the cloth offers reassurance. This belief becomes so deeply rooted that a visible edge of white linen at the collar or cuff turns into a public symbol of status. It silently announces wealth, discipline, and cleanliness without ever touching water. For peasants and laborers, even this is a luxury. Linen is expensive. Shirts are worn until they nearly fall apart. Washing clothes is as rare as washing bodies, requiring labor, firewood, and time few can spare. If the body is neglected, the mouth suffers most. There are no toothbrushes, no toothpaste. Teeth are scrubbed with coarse cloths dipped in salt, ash, crushed bone, or bitter herbs. The process is abrasive and painful. Bleeding gums are common, so is infection. When tooth pain begins, it is not blamed on bacteria, it is blamed on tooth worms, imagined creatures gnawing at the root from inside. Treatment is swift and brutal. A barber-surgeon, armed with pliers and courage rather than knowledge, pulls the tooth free. There is no anesthesia, no sterilization, only force. Smiles of the Middle Ages are rarely white, often broken, frequently incomplete, and usually hidden. As bathing disappears, scent becomes warfare. People coat themselves in heavy perfumes: musk, rosewater, lavender, clove, cinnamon. These fragrances do not eliminate odor, they battle it. The result is not freshness, but a dense, overwhelming mixture of scent and sweat. Entire rooms become saturated, clothing absorbs it, walls remember it. In this world, smell is unavoidable. It defines social spaces, it follows you everywhere. Yet nothing compares to the true challenge of medieval life: human waste. A world without sanitation. There are no sewers, no plumbing, no flushing toilets. Even castles, symbols of power and luxury, offer little comfort. Their toilets, called garderobes, are stone benches with holes cut into them, extending out over moats or deep cesspits. Waste falls downward. Gravity is the only system. In summer, the heat causes gases to rise. The stench is eye-watering. Breathing becomes unpleasant. And yet, medieval ingenuity finds a use for this horror. Expensive clothing, velvet robes, wool cloaks, is often stored inside these toilet chambers. The ammonia fumes rising from human waste kill insects, fleas, and moths. The toilet becomes a fumigation room. Luxury survives on filth. City life, where filth multiplies. Outside castles, cities face a far worse reality. Medieval streets are narrow. Air barely circulates. Waste accumulates faster than it can be removed. Most people use wooden buckets, emptied into backyard pits or directly into open gutters. Rain spreads the filth. Heat intensifies it. To prevent cities from drowning in waste, a hidden profession emerges: the gong farmers. These men work only at night. By law, they must remain unseen. Their task is to descend into cesspits and remove waste by hand. They shovel in darkness, waist-deep in human excrement. It is one of the most dangerous jobs in the medieval world. Toxic gases build up in these pits. One wrong breath can kill instantly. Many gong farmers do not live long. Their labor is essential. Their existence is barely acknowledged. Animals as sanitation. Above ground, pigs roam freely through towns. They eat scraps thrown from windows. They consume rotting food and organic waste. They function as living garbage disposals, but they also leave droppings behind. Streets become layered with mud, manure, straw, and refuse. Tanneries add another dimension, using urine and dog feces to treat leather in open vats. Travelers describe medieval cities as physically overwhelming. The smell is not just unpleasant, it is forceful, something you feel in your chest and throat. You don't simply walk through these cities, you breathe them. And then comes the question every modern mind asks: without toilet paper, what did people use? The answer is harsh. The wealthy might use scraps of wool or linen, but most people rely on whatever nature offers: leaves, moss, hay, straw. Rough, inconsistent, and often irritating. Cleaning is incomplete. Hands are rarely washed afterward. Food is prepared. Bread is torn. Stews are stirred. Disease spreads easily. The invisible occupants. This creates a biological cycle that defines medieval life. Intestinal parasites become nearly universal. Worms live inside the gut, consuming nutrients from bodies already struggling to survive. Almost everyone carries them: the farmer, the blacksmith, the monk, the noble. These parasites steal energy. They weaken bodies. They shorten lives. Yet, despite this, people endure. Strength forged in exposure. To judge medieval people solely by filth is to misunderstand them. Their immune systems are shaped by constant exposure to bacteria modern humans rarely encounter. They survive conditions that would hospitalize many today within days. They are not ignorant. They are resourceful. They rely on herbs, vinegar, alcohol, smoke, and heat as disinfectants. They observe patterns. They adapt. They are not dirty by choice. They are constrained by technology, belief, and fear. A different definition of clean. When we look back at the Middle Ages, it's easy to recoil, to focus on the absence of showers, soap, and sanitation. But what deserves attention is the effort, the relentless struggle to live with dignity under constant biological pressure. Cleanliness, as we know it, is a modern luxury. For medieval people, survival came first. Their history of hygiene is not a story of laziness. It is the story of endurance, of adapting to a world without understanding microbes, plumbing, or medicine. It is a reminder that civilization was not built in comfort. It was built in cold rooms, foul streets, aching bodies, and relentless persistence. And in that world, staying alive was the cleanest victory of all.